Hey guys. Welcome to the Sort of Sisters podcast, where bi-weekly or whenever we feel like it, we update you on the recent trends and what's going on around us.
Yeah, we are so in touch with our Gen Z people.
So this is our first episode, and today we're going to give you a little bit of backstory around the name of this podcast.
Yeah.
Backstory of the two of us, and then we're going to go over trends.
Yeah.
So
let's do it. So, as you've heard,
my
the
gum's
name
just
of
gonna
the
be on the table until I throw it out. Okay.
Okay. So, as you heard, the name of our podcast is Sort of Sisters. So, it's pretty self-explanatory.
No, it's not.
We're sort of sisters. So my sister married her brother.
Yep.
So technically, I don't know what we would be, but we're just gonna count it as sort of.
Because like your sister
sisters.
is my sister-in-law,
and your brother's my brother-in-law. But what are you to me?
not related. So we're just
Sort of
there.
Sisters. We're
we're like
my phone.
I thought that was my phone.
Girl.
We're like distant enough that like we wouldn't spend major holidays together, but we might see each other on like not major holidays. That's like really weird to think
we
about,
already see each other at school.
But like at some point we won't.
Not unless we go to college 30 minutes from each other.
Well, that might be happening.
Ooh, I don't know. AMDA, call my name. Anyways, so it's actually funny because before our parents,
Parent trap.
before our siblings started dating, which they started dating like 5 years ago. 7 years ago. Me and Ava were actually friends.
Yeah.
Which was weird. We were friends from like 5th grade on.
Through like 8th grade, and then we had a little falling out.
And then we had a falling out because 8th grade drama.
And then last year, Wolfbyte.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was weird. But I think it's funny that we were friends before our siblings, and now we're sort of sisters.
Wow.
Wow, that's crazy.
I remember when Max told me who he was dating, and I was like, oh, I know her sister. I don't know if I like her or not. But
yeah, and I said you were weird. So
thanks.
She had a slime business, so.
Hey, I was making, 4 figures?
Actually?
Yeah. I made like a couple grand. I was like
That's
11.
Insane. That's a lot. Okay. Well, so kind of we explained what like the podcast is going to be like, talking about trends and stuff. We'll probably have guests on here. So we're filming this in our Wolfbyte class, which is a film class, and this is like our project that we're doing. So we might have some teachers, some friends, students.
Teachers would be so fun.
That would be funny.
We might take it home, get the family on it.
Get the family.
Make this a family
Get our
affair.
siblings on here. Yeah.
We should get Max and Miley. They can share a mic.
Max wouldn't talk.
He might, but it would be very offensive.
So, so we'll kind of do bi-weekly or whenever we feel like filming these / when we have time for this because we have other stuff we have to do technically. And we'll have guests on here when we want to. I feel
when
like
our next mic comes in.
When our next mic comes in, because right now we're running on 2 mics and a sound system. Play it. Worst one to play.
Okay. Well,
that was bad. Okay.
Okay.
So let's get into the first trend that we wanted to talk about, which is 2 of my favorite brotherly figures, who also have a podcast.
Yeah. They're actual brothers, though.
They're actual brothers. But Travis and Jason Kelsey, they've been really
coveted football brothers, in
every news headline
since
for
the
past
Super Bowl, and then all the Taylor and Travis stuff.
Yeah. So we actually live in Kansas City, so that means that we're in the middle of all of this,
which is wild because I've been a Taylor fan for so long, and like I've been obsessed with her for quite a few years.
Yeah.
And then like I've obviously loved the Chiefs since I was a little child. Like I was going to the games as like 3 years old, but so it's just weird to see Kansas City become such a crazy
Kansas City is so famous right now.
No, it's so
between
weird.
Gypsy Rose, Taylor Swift, Travis,
I just
everything.
Like everybody's like talking about Kansas City. Like one of my friends that I met on Twitter like years ago when I was on Stan Twitter, I follow her on Instagram, and she posted like a giveaway from a Plato's Closet in Overland Park. She lives in like Virginia.
What?
And it was so weird because it was a Travis jersey.
That's
But I was
funny.
like, that's so weird to me that I live in this place and it's just so popular now. But like, I'm in the midst of it. Like my world's like, I remember I was at work the day they were like, all my friends were texting me and they're like, oh my God, Taylor's at the game. And I was like, there's no way. Because my mom was like, oh, that
was
what if
so random.
It
that
was
such a
wild.
hard launch random.
Well, no, because it had been a couple months, but like.
It had been a couple months, but
But he did his little like friendship bracelet thing and I was like, oh, it won't go anywhere. And he was like, I thought he was like, I don't even know. I thought he was butthurt about not meeting her. And I was like, well, obviously, because like that's not how it works. Obviously, he wasn't butthurt, but.
He thought he was special. Which he ended up being special.
But I mean, I was just like talking to my mom. I was like, it'd be great. I'm rooting for him, but it would never happen. And then she showed up to the game, and I lost my mind. I lost my mind.
I remember there were so many photos from that game.
It was wild.
So many. Oh my gosh. What was I gonna say? I had something and it was so good. What was I gonna say? Oh, okay, Rigo. All of this is great. All of this look on Kansas City. I've also been getting TikToks about like Kansas City's the best place to live. Like aside from like Taylor Swift, all of my life I've been trying to get out of Kansas.
No, literally, like I feel
as
like
soon as I go to college, moving out of state. I don't care where I have to go. I don't care if I have to go to a community college somewhere else. I am getting out of the state. It is so boring.
I think that's what everybody feels like though, wherever they live. Like if you live in New York, you want to get out.
Oh no. No, I would not.
No,
I
but you
not.
never, like I'm saying, like if people, wherever people grow up, they usually want to leave.
Yeah, but we have a different state. It's just
I don't know.
boring.
It's been better.
The thing we do for fun is drive around and go to Target.
It's been better in recent years. Like downtown's getting pretty fun, but we still can't do anything because there's like we can't
bars and alcohol.
You can't do anything unless you're.
I mean,
like
that's
21.
what's popular for here. We have Power and Light, and we have all these bars and things that adults can do, and that's why they have fun because they can go out.
There's cool stuff to do if you're of age, but
if you're of age,
we're not.
Yeah.
So,
anyways, what I was gonna say was all of this Taylor Swift stuff is super cool, but if something happens, if there's a falling out between the two of them, we're getting a new Taylor album, yay! But also, everyone's gonna hate Kansas City. Luckily, we'll be moved out by then. Luckily, we will be out of the state. Not associated with Kansas City, but if something does happen, we will be getting a really great Taylor Swift album.
We will, but I'm
about
like,
heartbreak.
I'm honestly kind of worried because I'm like,
oh, it's gonna be real bad.
Well, not even that. Like, I don't necessarily like. I like them together. I'm not like thinking that they're gonna break up anytime soon.
Oh, they will though.
They might, but you never know. But I'm like, my thing is like, if she comes back to Kansas City in the next couple of years, getting tickets to the show is going to be a nightmare, and I'm so mad about it because I went to both.
I kind of do wish that they were already a thing while she came here, like after you got the tickets, because the concert would have been so good.
Well, yeah, everybody would have been going crazy.
So
but I mean, she did care. She
did care. But
Kansas City was honestly probably
night
one was honestly probably her most like her best show of the tour. Like she did more
insane.
stuff for everybody, which is wild. But I don't know.
And you went to both nights, didn't you?
Yeah, she's always liked Kansas City because like her
friends went to KU.
Yeah,
right?
but it's just like wild to me that I'm like, I'm so nervous if like she goes back on tour and they are still together.
Oh yeah,
getting tickets is going to be a nightmare.
Everyone's gonna come to Kansas City because they know that this is gonna be the best show.
Yeah, and Travis is gonna be here. There. And I'm like, I live here. Like, should I get priority over this? Literally. Like, it's going to make me angry, and I know that.
Prove your residence, and you'll get.
That's what they literally should have done. Because
when
me and Katie, me and my friend were trying to go in Indianapolis, and she literally lives 30 minutes outside of Indianapolis, like goes to college there, and we were trying to get tickets and like nothing.
Sold out?
Yeah, because everybody was trying to go.
Yeah. So, I don't know. This whole thing's exciting, but I feel like it's going to end.
Don't jinx it. I'm
not going to jinx it, but Taylor Swift has never been in a successful relationship.
Yeah, but I also don't think that's necessarily entirely her fault. Like,
no,
I feel like it's also...
He's a football jock. You think that he's going to really do his best?
I think that he has been, and I think they're good for each other, because
I don't know much about the relationship.
That's fair.
I'm just saying.
I just, like, from what I've seen, like, he's very proud of her, and he's, like, proud to show her off.
Well, yeah, she's dating a billionaire. He's dating a billionaire. Of course he's excited and going to show her off.
But that's never been something that, like, all of her other boyfriends have, like, hidden her. Like, her last boyfriend, she dated for 6 years, literally was, like, wouldn't do anything, like, wouldn't mention her, wouldn't talk about her, and, like, do you understand? Like, I feel like that would be so degrading.
It would kind of suck.
So, like, I feel
unless it's, like, them respecting her privacy and, like, not showing her off too much.
I mean, I get that, but he literally refused to exist, like, acknowledge her existence, which doesn't even make sense. But I think they're good for each other. I just hope that it doesn't, if it does end, I hope it's, like, not terrible.
For real. I saw a picture. I need to pull it up. Hold on. I saw a picture of the Chiefs posted, I think. week. No.
What was it?
It was a side-by-side of, like, Patrick and Travis, their first year versus now. He needs to grow his hair out.
Have you never seen it?
No, I've seen it before, but now I saw TikTok on it, and then I saw that photo, and I'm
At
like...
least the stash is gone. Oh, my God. We all know what he looked like with his hair grown out. He was a cutie. He still is.
He's a cutie, and I also just saw a photo of him, like, getting a haircut, and, you know, it's buzzed all the way.
Yeah.
Like, if he grew it out, he would be so cute.
He's been my mom's hall pass for the last, like, 6 years. Every time we're at the game, she'll be like, oh, my God, like, it's Travis.
The only reason she's there. Okay. So, yeah, we can talk about
the Chiefs game.
Which was not
it was
last
wild.
night. Sunday.
2 nights ago, yeah.
Crazy game.
Yeah.
It made me so happy to see Jason in the booth.
And Travis finally scoring after 8 games of not scoring, and he got 2. It was so cute. He blew a kiss, and then he did the fearless heart hands.
It was so cute.
It was cute.
Oh
that was cute. You have to admit. That was cute.
And the Chiefs did milk that photo.
100%, but it was sweet.
It was super, super cute. And then Jason, you know, we've all seen it. I didn't need to see it, but him ripping his shirt off. And then also, there's, like, security guards that, like, stand in front of the booth because of Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
And, of course, they're trying to keep people out, but
and
the people in there are jumping out and causing chaos, which
it was really
I think is really funny. And also,
hilarious.
it was at the Bills Stadium, so it was all Bills fans.
Oh, yeah.
And he jumped in the stands.
Yeah. There was, like, a rumor that she wasn't going to go to the game because right now how the Bills have been winning the past, like, few weeks, they're building a new stadium. And so there's a massive pit where they, like, dug into the ground to build the stadium. And the first, like, their season started off kind of, like, rocky. And so they started winning. They won, like, 6 games straight. The first game they won, somebody fell into that pit. And so every week after, somebody has been sacrificing themselves into the pit. Like, they're not, like, going to die, but they've been, like, jumping into the pit. And so every week they've sacrificed somebody into the pit, and people were joking that Taylor wasn't going to go to the game because she would be the ultimate sacrifice for the pit because she's, like, the greatest. Yeah.
Did they get stuck? Do they need assistance getting out?
I really have no idea. I just know that people have been sacrificing themselves into the pit for the greater good of...
Football fans scare me.
Yeah.
And football fans that are there for Taylor Swift is a different story. Football fans scare me.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're the reason I don't go to games.
I love games. I love going. I went to the game.
Too much for me.
Last weekend when it was -5, felt like -30.
You were crazy for that.
Or was it like the 4th coldest game ever? No, I love going to games. I go to a ton of them. But all I know is that people will dog on girls for being fangirls and stuff, but football men are insane. Football fans are crazy. Like, after we won, barely, because the kicker missed. Honestly, as a human, I felt terrible for him. As a Chiefs fan, great. But this guy was, like, sobbing in the stands. Did you see it?
No.
They televised it. He was, like, literally sobbing for, like, minutes. Like, they gave him, like, 2 minutes of screen time of him just sobbing. And I was like...
And it was for the Bills?
Yeah, one of the Bills fans. But he was sobbing.
Oh, it was a fan, not a player. I thought you were saying a player. I was like...
No, but I was like, there's literally, like, y'all are gonna... I don't want to hear another word about me crying when Taylor Swift comes on stage.
Yeah, like what? Also, I did think... I'm not a big football person, so, of course, I didn't even watch the game. I just kept up with the score. And when the final score was done, like, when we announced that we had won, I was like, oh, my God, we're going to the Super Bowl. Yay!
You did not.
And I was like, oh, my God, this might be, like, the chance, because if we win the Super Bowl... we don't have school because we have a day off for the parade. Yeah. So in my mind, that's all I think. If we go to the Super Bowl,
no school.
Please no school. That's all I think.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
So I thought we were going to the Super Bowl, and I celebrated for probably like 10 minutes and then drove home. And my mom was like, no.
Yeah.
And I was like, we're not going to make it.
We didn't have a bye this year, so we probably won't beat the Ravens, but we can be hopeful because I didn't think we were going to beat the Bills either.
I don't know. That was just luck, I think.
I don't know. We tend to have a good record against the Bills in the postseason. We beat them like every year.
The Bills, but not the Ravens.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of nervous.
We're not going to win.
I went to like the game where we came back and won in, 14 seconds, 13 seconds?
That's insane.
Yeah, that was a great game. And then I was at the AFC Championship game last year. And then we beat the Bengals.
That probably was an expensive game.
I don't know.
That's another thing. Like, I get ticket sales are expensive, but like
Chiefs tickets
have gone
doubled.
up. And then also Super Bowl tickets.
Super Bowl tickets are crazy. They've always been crazy.
Especially, I get to be there is different than like watching it on TV. But like concerts make sense because that's a once in a lifetime thing to watch, except for when Taylor Swift had to make a movie over it. Whatever. I get being there for that. And it's like you can sing along and like you're there and it's like every night's different and it's never going to be the same. So I get buying tickets to that. The Chiefs game, televised. Chiefs game is televised.
Yeah, but it's the
Everyone can
atmosphere.
watch it.
It's the same thing.
It's the same
kind of
atmosphere, but concerts aren't televised.
Yeah.
Chiefs games, you see the whole thing on your TV.
Yeah.
Why would you? Well, okay, I get Chiefs games. Chiefs games are fun. Super Bowl. Why would you spend
Super Bowl,
$10,000 on horrible tickets?
Again, it's a once in a lifetime experience.
Yeah.
But
When you
like,
could watch close-up view from the comfort of your home
but other
with
people
free
think,
drinks.
But
So-
other people think the same thing about like concerts, you know?
Yeah, but concerts aren't televised. Concerts
Yeah,
are
that
live.
is fair. I don't know. I think
I think it's stupid. Why
I
would
would
you
love
spend
to go to a Super
$10,000?
Bowl, but it's like if you have the money, it's a great
If you have
experience.
the
But like
money.
if you don't have the money, then
Yeah.
that's
Stay home. Stay safe.
stay safe.
Stay safe out there, y'all.
I don't know. I just think
I
it's
don't
a
know.
crazy
I think
game.
it's stupid.
Playoffs are
People
going
crazy.
great. The Lions are in the NFC Championship.
I don't even know
Wild.
what that means.
They, for context, a few years ago they went 0-16.
What does that mean?
They didn't win a single game in the season.
How do you have to be that bad?
Exactly. So now
Honestly,
that
though,
they're
what's
in
the
the
Chiefs'
NFC
track record?
Championship,
Because I feel like we've lost every game but like 3.
we were like 11-5, maybe 10-6. Yeah.
I feel like we're horrible.
Well, this year has not been going great
I
because
think it's
nobody can
because
catch it.
of
Envious.
the pressure.
Mm-mm.
The pressure. There's so many more people watching now because of Taylor Swift.
But I also don't think that really has anything to do with it. I just think that the rookies need to figure it out.
Dude,
Our defense, great. Offense, can't catch the ball.
poor Patty.
It's okay.
Poor Patty Mahomes.
Okay,
Little
we
guy.
need to move on to the next
Yeah,
topic.
we need to move on. Let's do our top 3 songs of the week. We're gonna do this every week. Our top 3 songs that we like of the week. For this week, mine, starting number 1, because of the new Mean Girls movie coming out. It was mid. Movie was mid. Renee Rapp, everything that had Renee Rapp in it
Was great.
outstanding. Deserved 15 Grammy, Oscars, Emmys, the whole
Don't forget the
everything's.
Tonys.
Tonys, sure. So number 1, World Burn, Renee Rapp edition, was flawless, amazing. She's crazy, so talented. Number 2, Don't Miss Me, by Claire something. I don't know her last name. Great song. And then number 3, From the Start from Leve. So that's my top 3 of the week.
I always thought it was pronounced Laufey until about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I was going to talk about that. The way that the name's pronounced
Is weird.
is so weird. Leve, but it's spelled Laufe. Like, I would think Laufey.
It's okay.
Whatever. Leve.
Okay. I don't know. I have a lot. That could be my top 3.
I told you to pick literally
Okay.
hours
Okay.
ago.
Okay. So I was listening to Olivia Rodrigo's like unreleased song that's like, I'm a feminist, obviously, right?
Wait,
and
that's
it was
unreleased?
Yeah. It
Oh.
was on a playlist with a bunch of other unreleased songs, and I found an unreleased One Direction song, and I love it. It's called Pick Your Poison, and Louis like fronts the whole song. So like he's like the fronting vocals, and it is incredible. Next song, probably Eat Your Young by Hosier. I don't really know how to say his name, but I love him either way. And then number 3 is Part of Me by Noah Kahan, because it's one of his older ones, and I love it.
Yeah.
Honorable mentions,
Oh, my God.
Big Black Car, because I learned it on the guitar.
I don't know what that is.
It's like the like, you were a phonograph, I was a kid. That one, yeah. And then Need, which is the unreleased Taylor song, but
Jesus.
I've been obsessed with her. That one.
We're going to have to whoa. Cut. We're going to have a full podcast talking about our eras.
Oh my.
Because
that would be
you've
such a
had-
good episode.
You've had so many eras of your life, like obsessions.
I
really.
have phases.
Obsessions
I go
and phases.
through,
So do I.
I'm
so do I.
extremely like, what's the word? I have hyperfixations.
Yeah, you get fixated on certain.
And they last
people
for like,
for
not
like
even
a month or
people.
so.
It's just like things. Like there
Yeah.
was Rainbow Loom, there was slime, there was like My Little Pony toys.
Yeah.
It's very Yeah, and then it was like One Direction, and I still like One Direction and all their stuff, but I'm not
with them
obsessed with
like
them.
you were a couple months ago.
Like I still
It was
love
bad.
a couple months ago, 4 years ago now, which is insane.
No, you had a phase.
2020. That was 4 years ago.
No, because I went over and you explained to me the whole lore of why you think Harry and...
That was 2021.
That was 2021?
I just got memories from like the sunset photos and stuff. Is 2021.
That's insane.
Yeah, it was wild, but it was...
What?
I think it was freshman or sophomore year. It was like ridiculous.
Insane.
But
what era are you in right now?
Right now I'm in my Evermore era.
No, not Taylor Swift.
Oh.
Like obsession.
Taylor Swift.
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna...
You're always in that era.
Okay.
I can't with you.
I don't know, because like it's grown in the last few years, but I don't know. Like my Taylor obsession is the most prominent right now. I feel like... I don't know. There's got to be some other ones I know.
I'm in my...
Oh, reading.
You are in your reading era.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in your reading era.
My romantasy books.
Oh my gosh.
Found fantasy books, and I will never be able to go back to regular romance books. So
she
good.
Has issues. She has issues.
I started A Court of Thorns and Roses series 2 Saturdays ago, and I am almost done with the 5th book.
She's crazy. But
we've also had like 6 snow days, so like I have had plenty of time to read.
Been like locked inside. I have 2 very prominent eras. In my iPad era. Oh my god. I'm in my iPad era of like doing my notes and my schoolwork and everything on my iPad, and then also I'm in my Nespresso era of like, you know, like those aesthetic videos, like TikTok videos of like them making coffee in the morning. I don't make those videos. Yeah, I don't make those videos, but like I have the whole Nespresso set up. I make cookie dough lattes. I make cold foam. I'm like a Starbucks worker, but at home and more aesthetic.
Is it good?
Oh my god, it's so good. I even bought like...
If you want to come, you want some free Starbucks, you can come to my Starbucks.
You work at a far Starbucks, though.
It's not that far.
It's farther than like...
It's
I had Starbucks like this morning.
5 minutes down your house. Because you live... Yeah, you just go straight down that street.
Oh.
Like...
I had Starbucks this morning, and it was 2 minutes from my house.
Well,
the one at Target.
Oh.
Remember we used to walk there in middle school because we couldn't drive?
We literally walked from my house. It was like 4 miles. We would bike there. Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, I don't know how I did it. Like, I remember I used to bike there
go just
all the
for
time.
Starbucks.
And we just like...
And we would go to Petland and hold animals until they got rid of the allowing us to hold animals.
Yeah.
Which stupid.
That was like literally all we did. We got dropped off at Target. We'd go to Sonic, sometimes Chipotle, sometimes Starbucks.
Urban Air.
Yeah, but that wasn't like in the same vicinity. And then we'd go to Petland, and then we'd hike it across the street, Dollar Tree.
Oh my god!
And they'd be like, "Hey mom, can you come pick us up?" And it would always be an argument about whose parents would do what. Oh my god,
that was so bad. I have a video of you just purchased a JoJo Siwa backpack in front of your mom's car, jamming JoJo Siwa. I still really like JoJo. I do. I think now it's like different. Obviously, now it's different because she came out. So.
No, I mean, I just completely now she's different. Like, I don't know. I just like her energy and her work ethic and stuff. But I like her as like a business person. I feel like I always have, but like that's what I justified it as when I was like in middle school. It wasn't. It was a little deeper than that for sure. But I have always admired like
that's awesome
her business and work ethic.
She's an icon. Yeah. She's an icon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Next topic to move on to is. SNL.
Saturday Night Live.
What I was just talking about with Renee Rapp. And Jacob Elordi. The best duo ever.
So
best duo ever. They knew what they were doing.
Pairing was great.
Was great. Both of their energy was amazing.
Incredible.
Oh my gosh.
The pipes that she has laying on the ground.
She's insane.
I love her. And then Megan Thee Stallion came out.
Yeah, that was surprising to me. I didn't think she was going to be there.
Also, Rachel McAdams was there.
Yeah, what was that?
She just showed up in one of the skits, and I was like,
there was a photo with her, Renee, and then Megan Thee Stallion
doing the
pointing at each other.
meme.
But that doesn't make sense because I get like the haha two Reginas. What's Megan?
I don't know.
What is that for?
It's okay.
So that didn't make sense, but that was crazy. I don't know. I love SNL, but some of the skits sometimes just
fall short.
Don't make sense.
I think the Bachelor one was funny.
That one was funny. The
acting
janitor
class
one was so weird.
The janitor one?
About it's like was Jacob is the janitor guy and they like pimp your ride one.
I don't think I watched that one. I went through the YouTube and watched all of them, but maybe they didn't post
it. Was weird. It was like I don't know. It wasn't funny. I didn't laugh once.
I don't know. The acting class one was good.
That one was funny.
And then I think the AA meeting one. That one was really good.
That one was really funny.
Bath and Body Works or Taylor Swift?
And I don't know anything.
Number
about
1.
Taylor.
Last Kiss.
That's definitely Bath and Body Works.
It is a Taylor Swift song. Never thought we'd have a last kiss.
Okay.
I was in my feelings when that song got re-recorded. Okay.
Do good.
Forever Winter.
That could go both ways.
I know.
I'm going to guess Taylor.
Yeah, it is Taylor.
Yes.
Okay. 1,000 Wishes.
That is my favorite scent from Bath and Body
I was going to
Works.
say you were a girl, so you're probably going to get at least some of these. Okay. Champagne Problems.
Bath and Body Works has a lot of scents called champagne something.
Which one?
Wait, no, there's definitely a Taylor Swift song called Taylor Swift.
Yeah, it's Taylor Swift. I think the champagne one at Bath and Body Works is Champagne Toast or something.
Oh, it goes champagne problems.
Yeah. Okay, In the Stars.
Taylor?
Bath and Body Works.
Oh my god.
Okay, Message in a Bottle.
Again, why would a show be called that? Taylor Swift.
Yeah. Okay. Chasing Fireflies.
Lately I've been losing sleep. I don't really know where that came from. What was it?
Chasing Fireflies.
Taylor Swift.
Bath and Body Works. Okay. Golden Eclipse.
Bath and Body Works.
Yeah, that one's Bath and Body Works.
Okay.
I feel like that one was obvious. I'm trying to think if I can think of any, like, off the top of my head that would go either way. Okay, you did okay. There's a lot of them that could go either way. Like Willow, that could go either way.
That could be.
That's a Taylor song, though. Cardigan, I'm pretty sure, is
I
both.
love Cardigan.
Cardigan, I'm pretty sure.
Cardigan's
is
my
both.
only Taylor Swift song that I like listen to unironically.
I mean, I don't even know. There's so many that could go either way. But
Have you listened to this podcast? This podcast is so good.
someone invaded our home. Oh, the Dropouts one.
God, it's so good.
Okay,
But only with Tara Yummy.
why don't you finish this podcast that we got going on?
Let's finish this podcast. What we got going on? Okay, well, I failed.
Hold on. Okay. It looks like that is all the time that we've got for today. So, little recap. What did we do? We gave you our backstory. We talked about football. We talked about entertainment and music. Renee Rapp and Jacob Elordi and Rachel Zegler.
Yup.
Our big three right now, I guess.
Jimmy's with Andrew and Jennifer Lawrence being amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Played a cute little game. I'm going to try to change the game up every week. Might not be super fun and trendy. We should do... Okay, we'll talk about this later. But
We'll talk about this later.
yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning into our podcast this week. Hopefully, we'll have one for you in 2 more weeks, but we shall see. That can be my podcast, my 18th birthday podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. Celebratory.
Eat it up. Yeah.
Okay. So, thank you guys
Thanks for tuning in.
for tuning into this podcast. And yeah, that's about it.
Yay.
See you guys in 2 weeks. Woo.